back to Practice Intimacy. Today, we are talking about bodies. Great sex is a combination of eroticism, or what we experience sexually in our minds, and the physicality of sex. Being able to experience pleasure through touch and through your body senses is an essential part to having a great sex life. And yet we live in a culture that often makes our bodies the enemy. There's a hierarchy of beauty, and we're left comparing ourselves, and more often than not, telling ourselves that our bodies don't measure up to the ideal. If you're in a space where you're telling yourself that your body's not attractive or desirable, or say you're in the middle of having sex and you don't want your partner to look at a certain part of you, or you're in the middle of the sex and you see a certain part of your body and suddenly it pulls you out. You're not feeling excited anymore. If that's happening, you're going to have less of an ability to enjoy the experience of sex. There's less potential for fulfillment and satisfaction from sexual pleasure. And so what we're going to spend some time on today is talking about body love. Because when you love your body, you have greater potential to enjoy your body. Now, I know I cannot see you right now. I don't know what you look like. I don't know your age. I don't know your race. I don't know whether you have wrinkles or if you've had acne in your life. I don't know any of those things. But what I do know is that you are beautiful. Your body is beautiful. You are worthy of attraction and desire. And you can delight in your body just as much as anyone else can. And one way to create that incredible sex life is to begin to love your body. Not just acceptance, I'm talking really love your body. So today I want to share two practices with you. One that is psychological, something that you can do with your thoughts, and the other is a physical practice to help you begin creating body love in your life. We'll start with the mental practice. This comes from Sonia Renee Taylor, who is my favorite person today out there talking about body love. Her book, The Body Is Not an Apology, is a must-read for anyone who wants to change the relationship they have with their body. In her book, Sonia Renee Taylor gives many tools for working on your relationship to your body, but one of them that I love, it's housed under the pillar called Taking Out the Toxic. And this particular tool, she calls it Curb Body Badmouthing. And the idea is to stop saying things about your body that are unkind or negative. Stop yourself from saying things like, I hate my body, or I'm not fit enough, or I'm too skinny. None of these things are actually helpful to you. A lot of them aren't even true. They're socially constructed ideas, which are designed to actually make people dislike their bodies. It's designed to make us feel body shame, and then in the end, buy things. Body shaming has become one of the main tactics that beauty companies use to sell more products. There's something wrong with having wrinkles, buy this. There's something wrong with eating a certain way, start this diet. Here's a book, buy it. I also suggest curbing any bad mouthing you might do towards other people's bodies. If you catch yourself being judgmental towards another person, notice that and work to stop yourself. Instead of bad mouthing or judging, you can replace that habit with body celebration. Actively look for something that you like about your own body or another person's body and say that inside your mind instead. Actively work to notice the things that are desirable and attractive in you and in others. And if that's hard for you, don't beat yourself up, don't despair. Know that this is a practice. This is something to continually improve at and do so that you become better at it, so that your brain will automatically move towards the new habit of body celebration rather than the old habit of shaming, putting down. And so now on to the more physical practice, the thing that you could potentially do physically to start bringing more body love into your world. So for this practice, you can really pick any place on your body, but I am going to stick to shoulders, and arms. So you can follow along with me, or if you're interested in going to a different part of your body, you could go there. And what we're going to do is start by just kind of warming up your hands. My hands are always cold, so it feels good to get mine warm a little bit before I start touching my body. And what I want you to do is just really gently massage wherever it feels good. This is not meant to work out kinks and muscles. This is meant to be purely about pleasure. Touching your body in a way that feels good. And as you're doing that, just attempt to bring some kindness towards your body. If you want to move it up a step, a little bit more advanced, this is my body. I love my body. You can just repeat that in your mind as you're moving down each body part, touching it with gentleness and love, and repeating the words, this is my body. I love my body. And if it does not feel true to you as you're saying it, that's okay. Notice that. For a lot of people, this exercise actually brings up sadness and tears even. And that's your system attempting to work through years of body shame. You don't have to force this message of I love my body onto yourself. That's not the point of this. This is meant to be gentle. If it brings up tears, those tears make sense. It is likely that you have spent many years being unkind to your body because so many of us have been taught to do that. And so as you're practicing this new way of being with your body, gentleness, love, kind touch that's meant to just feel good, saying kind things to your body, I love my body, it's going to feel a little strange. It's going to bring up emotions. So take your time. Don't rush. If emotions come up, listen to them, breathe, ground yourself a little, take deep breaths, feel whatever you're sitting on, and know that this is just the beginning. This is the start of your journey towards body love, and you can come into a place where you actually feel really good in your skin. You don't have to change how you look in order to do it. You can love yourself exactly as you are now. And don't worry, you won't do this alone. I am here to help you. And together, we can change the way the world looks at human beings. We can create a new reality where instead of negativity and body shame, we're looking at each other with admiration, celebration, and body love. Body kindness. Try both of these practices over the next few days. Attempt to catch yourself anytime you say something negative about your body or another person's body. And stop that thought and move towards a more positive thought. Something that celebrates you or that other person. And then the other one is touching your body with gentleness and saying, this is my body, I love my body. And then leave a comment below. Let me know how this goes for you. Ask any questions you might have about these practices. Your body is beautiful. You are beautiful. You are worthy of love and acceptance and intimacy, and you do not have to change a thing. I'll see you next time with some more tips and tools that you can use to create the sex life, the love life, the life that you've always wanted. See you next time.